Chapter 1. Love is Everything. "You are sure?" Valentine asked in her soft, throaty, sing-song New Orleans accented voice. I nodded. I was sure. Heck yeah, I was sure. I could not wait. "Finny!" my friend Claudia hissed from my side, and I looked from Valentine to Claudia to see Claudia looked pale and alarmed. "This is crazy," she went on, then elaborated. "Crazier than when you bungee jumped. Crazier than when you jumped from a plane. Crazier than when you swam with the sharks. Crazier—" I cut her off, saying through a smile, "I didn't swim with sharks. They just crashed the party." Claudia's eyes got squinty. "You know what I mean. And I'll throw in treasure hunting with that guy who thought he was the Indiana Jones of this generation, but who was, I will remind you," she leaned in, "not. And that time you nearly got stampeded by elephants when you were on safari." I looked to Valentine. That was unfortunate, and it wasn't my fault, no matter what anyone says. Valentine's eyelids lowered a little, like a cat who was coasting to sleep. Seriously, this bitch was cool. "Finny!" Claudia snapped, and I looked back at my friend. "I get it, sweetheart. You think I'm nuts." "You are nuts if you—" She leaned forward again, her eyes darting with more than a little obvious distrust at Valentine before coming back to me. "Think you're going to a parallel universe." "I can assure you," Valentine put in smoothly. "She will." I looked at Valentine. Her hair was a dark, shining auburn, real as far as I could tell. Her skin was alabaster. Her body was long and very thin. Her descent, she declared, was pure Creole. In other words, her people were there before our people were there, her people being the Europeans, and when she explained this to us during our first meeting with her a couple of days ago, after, of course, corresponding with her for months to set up this gig, it was she who added the emphasis. She had a kick-ass place in the French Quarter. She had a major class from her perfectly coiffed head to her killer Jimmy Choo-clad toes. She reeked of money, even more than me, and I was loaded. And incidentally, she was, I'd learned from a variety of reliable sources, an extremely powerful witch. "Okay," Claudia stated. "Say you do this. Say you send Finny there." "Her name is Sioafin," Valentine cut in haughtily, her green eyes sliding elegant to me. "That is far more chic, then." Her lips turned down and one nostril quivered delicately. "Finny." The nostril quiver, I thought, was a good touch. "Well, I, and all her friends who know her and love her and don't want to see her get gouged by someone like you, call her Finny," Claudia returned.